if you play this character, you get to draw yourself an L, because that's what you're getting at the event, and everyone else gets to draw a card. What's up? Response on players. We're back with another podcast.
Hi.
Nope, you're not the podcast.
I can be if I want, if I think about it.
No. Which leads me to my first topic. I'm here by myself. No one's here with me. It's just me in a room ranting.
I don't think so.
We are just the figments in his head, actually.
So to introduce you to
just keep taking those pills, otherwise we disappear.
Introduce you to my cohorts today. I'm joined by
Andrew. I'm here.
And Bryan, I'm a real boy.
You sure are. Look at that beard.
It's true, I grew it myself.
So today we're going to be doing some fun. We're going to talk about a lot of the Tekken reveals that have been going off. But before we do any of that, I actually want to take a minute and talk about Bryan's LC experience.
Sure.
His specifically.
Yeah,
just mine.
Just his.
Because you
guys, I didn't go. I couldn't go to mine.
Yeah, unfortunately, didn't have the ability to.
Yeah, I know you guys are busy. We all lead busy lives. I got lucky, and mine happened at a time where I could go. I wanted to also go to another one that was nearby to me, but I was supposed to go visit family instead, so I did that. But it was a lot of fun. It was really cool. The map looks really cool in person. I'd show you, but I don't have it. Because spoiler, I didn't win.
Whack. Who'd you play?
I played the new Tomura Shigaraki.
Ooh.
I waffled back and forth between Evil and Void. Decided Void had more answers for things. And dealt with things that I wanted to be able to deal with. And I did fine. I got 6th. So I top 8'd the event. It was a smaller event. I think we had 9 or 10 registered for everything. So I just missed out. I ended up going like 1-1-2. Yeah, it was 1 win, 1 loss, 2 ties. And part of that's probably just knowledge with the deck and trying to figure out how to play it a little faster. Because I have not played that character that much yet, and he's got a lot of goofy stuff you can try and do.
Oh yeah.
But then the other part was just like not being good. Either of those ties being a win would have got me in, because I know the guy in 4th had 2-1-1 as their record. I don't know. I think he would have had better tiebreakers than me, though. I want to talk about some of the cool characters I played against. I played against Fire Rodan.
Oh.
Yeah, it was very interesting. It was very cool. Basically, just Fire Rodan choosing to effectively never block and always just -2ing stuff and playing just DR defense. Because unfortunately my deck does not do a lot of damage pump. So was not very good
damage
into that.
reduction.
Yeah.
James will love that.
I think he won Swiss. I think he was 1st in Swiss. I don't know if he won the whole thing. I left after top 4 started.
That's very interesting that Fire Rodan made it to top 4 at least.
Yeah, it was very cool. Then there was a Shin Godzilla there. I didn't play him. I played against a Marley Shield, the newest Reiner. So that was pretty cool, because I've never actually played against the character. I just knew what he did. And that's basically what lost me. My one loss was to the Fire Rodan, and I actually would have tied if I had remembered what Fire Rodan actually does.
Yeah, I know it spent momentum to seal a non-character card in the card pool or stage.
Yeah, I forgot it said card pool or stage, and I was just like, because he had been doing stuff in my stage, and I had a powerful effect that I could have spent before he sealed it, but then I didn't because I forgot that was a thing he could do, and then it caused me to not be able to do enough damage over the rest of my string.
Yeah, I mean, that's a sneaky ability that Fire Rodan has. He can just turn off if you're hinging on powerful or EX or anything relevant in your card pool, Fire Rodan can just turn it off, which is very interesting.
Yeah, a very cool effect. He prevented about 8 damage from me because of that. Not including the additional damage that he negated off of each attack.
That's crazy.
So I was just like, man, I would have killed you. I would have had to play one less attack, and that would have been enough. Because I left him at like 2. But yeah, so I'm trying to remember. I played the new Ghidorah, a 3-headed monster. Played against 3-headed monster. That was
Classic.
cool. And then I played against Marley Shield. I don't remember the other one off the top of my head, but it would either been Shin Godzilla or something. It was a very fun event. The cards look really cool in person because there wasn't a full amount of us. I got a decent amount of them, so that was nice.
It's the Zeus Unlimited, right?
It's Zeus Unlimited is top 8, and Electric Wind Godfist is the promo, just the participation.
Oh, okay, that's sick.
Yeah, so like you're getting some pretty good stuff just for going. So it sucks that you guys didn't get to go because you didn't get to get your free your free ultra rare, and maybe also SR.
Yeah. Kind of
That's
sad
nice.
about it.
Always make sure that you go out to your events.
Yeah, you
especially
get
your
cool stuff.
reviews and stuff like that. You do.
And
Now,
speaking
the
of
only
cool
thing
stuff.
I have is being sad.
Which is the coolest of
Yeah,
stuff.
all you have is FOMO.
All you have are the emotions that you live with that make you human.
And
Don't like
sometimes
that.
it's the emotions you have that you make along the way.
Is that where
Or
the friends you
whatever.
made along the way?
Yeah.
Well, don't like that. So anyway, that's nice. I'm glad you had fun with the LC. I wish you had brought me home a How Wrong Matt.
I would have probably given it to Chris.
Yeah, I wish you had brought me home a How Wrong Matt. And you know, that would have been pretty cool of you, but you didn't because you're bad at the game. So
It's true, I am. I'm
and
pretty
you
washed.
hate me as a friend, so that's cool.
Also true.
God damn.
So yeah,
You may be up there on the freaking high ground on the freaking fighter jet, but that don't mean you can talk so much shit.
Incorrect. So that leads me into our next topic perfectly, actually. The reveals!
I don't know if that leads perfectly, but let's get started.
So we have reveals from the new Tekken 8 set. So we're starting to see some of these characters, see some of our predictions coming true, some of our predictions shattered.
Yeah, some of us are sad. Big sad.
Yeah, sure, probably.
I mean, so far, I'm still waiting to see if we get Kuma.
Yeah, my problem is
Sure, we haven't seen everybody yet. Like, this is only week 1 of reveals, and then of course we have another week, and then we have the tail end of those reveals.
We are the last reveal, so, and I will say they saved the best for last, and that's about it.
Which is us. We're the best.
Kuma.
We're last.
Or we're just the last.
So if you're not first, you're last. I learned that from a movie.
That's true. Anyway, starting on reveals, we've got Alyssa Boskanovich. She's a 6-hand size, 32 health character. She has the ability Enhance, Commit. If you have fewer cards in hand than your hand size, draw 1. Response, Tenacious. After you build 1 or more cards during the combat phase, ready this character. And her symbols are all, good, and water.
Okay, so you said draw 1. Are we drawing a card? Are we drawing a picture?
Okay,
You have to draw a picture. Everybody else gets to draw
a
cards.
smartass. So you actually, if you play this character, you get to draw yourself an L, because that's what you're getting at the event, and everyone else gets to draw a card. Smartass.
Perfect.
All right. Jake, do you want to start us off on your opinions of Elisa?
Yeah, let me start off with my opinions of Elisa. I think she's good. She draws a card.
True.
You play 1 card, and she gets to enhance draw a card.
It's true. She does.
And
It's
she
pretty good.
And she can do it on either turn, which is nice. So you can choose, okay, well, I'm not really going to do a whole lot, or I have some card draw stuff, so I'm going to draw a card now and play some cards, and then, oh, I blocked. You have utility on both sides of the ball, which is very important, sports fans. I think I tend to rate characters higher that can use their abilities on both turns because you have the potential to get more value out of them. And drawing cards is always good. There is almost,
especially on your rival's turn,
never a time where you don't want to draw cards.
Yeah, it's a very strong effect. I mean, that's why she doesn't give any stats, right? Is it because cards?
Yeah, that's the equation you got to solve.
So
because cards are just good.
And She says, after you build one or more cards in the combat phase, ready this character. What's really cool about that is there are cards on her symbol. So there's like the one card that builds a card with a keyword. That lets her
creative counter.
correct on good. That will let you. Cool. I'm gonna block with it. Sick. I'm gonna build it. Cool. I'm gonna ready my character. Commit. I'm gonna draw a card.
Yeah, if they play another attack, cool. I'll commit and draw.
So
Yep.
and that's not a once per turn.
No, absolutely. It's a very good ability.
Certainly is not.
We were talking about on attack. She gets to on the good symbol. She's got a lot of building during the turn.
I mean, Queen of the Monsters is one of the best cards in the game right now, and
Queen of the Monsters.
She gets to play it and hella benefit from it.
Sinciso.
Yep.
Her foundation builds down. Once you start doing stuff, her asset, Alyssa's head, builds down. It's a card. So you get to see the card build down effect and draw a new card. What was the other one? Zeus Unlimited, we were just talking about. It also builds a card. And it has the good symbol. They both share that. On the good symbol right now, I think this character gets to play like 12 cards a turn.
Yeah.
I think you'll be able to. It depends on it, or it's going to depend on when you can get the most out of your ability, and it's like Andrew said, you're gonna have to solve the stat problem because nobody's really scared of base stat attacks. But I mean, a little bit of speed in Queen of the Monsters is terrifying. Like there are cards that are gonna help you tremendously, and some of the big problems is not having enough cards in hand to block certain card, like certain decks, not seeing enough cards to get your attack strings, and she kind of solves that problem. So really, it's just going to be you're going to want any cards that are going to help you build down cards, especially if you're building down stat cards.
Mm-hmm.
I could see her being very promising and very consistent.
Yeah, I definitely think there's a world where if she gets to build during her rival's turn with something consistent, that she's going to be very good to just get to see an extra like couple cards on their turn. Like even just one guaranteed draw on your opponent's turn is probably good.
And also with her foundation that she has, and her asset helping her generate the heat tokens.
The heat. Mm-hmm.
So she doesn't give stats, but if your attack deals no damage, you can respond with heat for your rival to lose a health. One. And then her foundation adds 2 to that. So they burn 3.
She's actually burn 3. Mm-hmm.
So she doesn't give stats.
You don't get to kill them, but
yeah, it doesn't kill them.
But you do get to bring them down to 1.
You basically just say, all right, you keep blocking my attacks. That's fine. I'm going to burn you down. Yeah. And then, here's a throw. Deal with it. So there is that sort of route you could take too. I still think you still want to put stats in this character in most decks.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
You want stats.
Put some stats.
But that is something you could try to lean into.
If you can get the burn 3 effect, you're absolutely getting basically a half block every single time they block. And that adds up real quick. Like the oops all throw lists and stuff are very strong because those are fake half blocks, right?
And with the amount of cards you're drawing and the attacks that she has access to that we were just talking about, there is a world where your rival just runs out of cards in their hands, or they have too many cards in their card pool and just go, oh, looks like you can't block me anymore. Anyway, here's 6 more attacks. You're dead, I think.
Yeah, especially if she's got some sort of like clear or something you can work in there. We'll have to see. Like I said, without stats, not an immediate problem, but getting to build down and draw cards, very good. And getting to build multiple on your opponent's turn, then turn. If you get to go first, your opponent poking you is a serious risk for them. Because you go, cool, I'm going to block and then I'll build. I have another foundation, so I'm just accelerating past you on your turn. So on my turn, I can push you or I could build a whole lot more and then still draw cards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I definitely think good is her premium symbol right now.
I agree. I think good does the majority of what she wants to do, and then I think she ends up running like we were talking about. Like, there's a world where it's just like a pretty normal attack package on the good symbol, plus like shoulder toss or something that just gets you that little bit of chip damage at the end to get that little bit, draw a card and ready or something if they block it.
Or Rising Uppercut.
Rising Upper is another good option to do stuff on their turn. A lot of cool ideas. I think this character is going to be pretty solid.
For sure. Like, I think just off rip, start out of the gate, this is a great start. Like, this character is pretty cool.
And yeah, I think we've pretty much said what we can say about this character. I think this character is great. Good character, good stats. I think drawing all these cards and being a healther is actually a little wild. I would have probably liked to see this closer to the 30 health mark. Probably at the 30 health mark, to be completely honest, but we'll see how it shakes out. It could turn out that drawing cards isn't all it's cracked up to be. Next character, we have Asuka Kazama.
I don't know why you said it that way, but okay.
Sorry.
This guy.
My brain stopped halfway reading it.
Kazama?
I immediately thought, Kazama?
It is.
Kazama?
Kazama.
Anyway. At the end of your... Oh, sorry. No, let's do this right. Sorry. This is a 6-hand size 30 health character that says, at the end of your rival's combat phase, add 1 reversal counter to this card for each card in your card pool. At the end of your turn, remove all reversal counters from this card. Enhance. Your attack gets +1 speed and +1 damage for each reversal counter on this card.
This is very cool, but
Hold on, I'm not done!
Okay, sorry.
Her
I figured you were
symbols-
messing up. I figured it was my turn.
Our symbols are chaos, fire, water. Anyway, I want to say what I want to say first, because I know Andrew has something loaded in the chamber.
I also have something loaded in the chamber for Asuka.
I think this card is pretty cool, assuming your opponent pushes you. This is a card, like a character that you have to be careful playing the tempo game, because as soon as you start slinging attacks, like giving 1/1 to all their cards, even if you play 1 attack and they put 1 card in their card pool, blocking 1 card gives them 1/1 on on all of their cards the next turn.
Yeah.
So if you go in on this character and don't finish them, or they're in water, so they can put a bunch of stuff just in their card pool. You just go, yes, all of my stuff has +3/+3, +4/+4.
Yep.
Oh my god. This is
Yeah,
crazy.
That's what I was gonna say, is that
Same.
use the water symbol. You can use things like Ocean Buddy, things that like stuff both of you, and you go, hey man, I'm pretty sure this is your last attack anyway. Let me stuff, block, do this thing. You decided to play 1 more. Let me play a deflect.
Oh yeah.
And then suddenly you go, hey man, it's my turn now, right? You didn't kill me. I've got 3 cards, 4 cards, 5 cards here. I'll open with Electric Wind Godfist. I'm gonna play it 5 times.
Yeah, play 5. That's actually gross. I was thinking Growing Grasp, honestly. It was just like, yeah, this throw's just
Well, that's
massive.
also pretty sick.
Yeah, this throw is just massive. Like, yeah, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, but Electric Godfist was a card where we were talking about, like, hey, if you can give it like some bottom stat and it has to have a card in front of it, it's terrifying that you can just play it 5 times in a row. Like, that might be my goal for Asuka, is just go, I want to play 5 Electric Wind Godfist with a good plus on it, and just go, I don't catch these hands, idiot. Plow.
Yeah,
plow,
exactly.
Plow.
This
plow,
character is kind of just cool. They're just sick with it. And that's exactly what it was. It was like, Play on the water symbol. You just block, stuff your card pool a little bit, and go into your turn with like 6 counters. It's like, all right, everything's friggin' 6/6.
This is the turn.
Also, minor thing. So we have reversal counters for this character.
Mhm.
That just means for sure our hopes and dreams of getting reversal in the game, like the keyword, might not be a thing anymore. Like that might not be a possibility.
Yeah, no, we use the same word now.
Yeah, so no
Dead forever.
keyword
Rip the dream.
reversals. Yeah, rip the dream. Only like 3 of us cared, but
yeah, like the other thing is like she wants to do the thing I think is like my favorite thing to do in this card game, which is just go, hey man, you should probably kill me. And when they don't kill me, I go, oh well, now I'm absolutely killing you.
yeah, it's like, oops. All right, everything's getting 5/5. I guess I kill you.
Like, and just she's got pretty good symbols. I mean, chaos and water are pretty good. Fire's not there yet. But I have hope for fire still. It has some cool attacks usually. So I'm excited to see.
Let me open my turn with a +3/+3 on Attack Titan.
It's just
Or
Attack
Besiege.
Titans on yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Okay,
Besiege.
and for my 4th attack, it's Besiege. I'll give it +4/+4. You're in deadlock. I'll give it +4.
Yeah, it's like, you're
It's
definitely
like-
not blocking this.
It's
E12.
gigantic.
E12. No, this
Yeah, that's what I
character
mean, is
is
like-
actually kind of gas.
There is a potential where you make it so you just play things that are going to limit your opponent's ability to block you, and you just go, all right, cool, let's waste those resets, and I'm going to keep playing stuff because I can play stuff like Besiege.
Yep.
If I get let's say we get a +3/+3. You threw 2 attacks at me, and I stuffed my card pool. It's my turn. +3/+. That's I feel kind of low case for this because there are cards that you want to put stuff in your card pool already to do
Mhm.
X, Y, or Z on these symbols.
Yeah. So like things I'm looking at are there's at least one really good deflect card on water that she'd want to run. Acidic Sludge.
Yeah.
Like, oops, I'll just not take any of it. Like I'm just looking at stuff with like deflect. Anything that puts in the card pool. Like I haven't gotten deep into it, but like building on water and just splashing your other colors is probably like even on like water herself is just gets you Bui's kit, which hasn't left yet, obviously, which lets you get some more like damage mitigation. So if you're like half blocking because you need to get that one more card in, or you're stuffing your own card pool, you can just kind of avoid death that way. There's some really cool effects, like cool ideas with this character. I'm excited to cook.
I was going to say, if you are a lunatic, you could, on water, do some sort of like ally list and play Yamada, Great Yamada attack.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'm just going to play this giant dunk, stuff a card in your card pool, and just say, all right, catch 15.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, plus you get access to just good cards. So like speaking of Wii's, what is the name of that card? Bane attack.
Battle War release?
Oh, Battle War release? Yeah, BAR?
Yeah, let's just I'm gonna give this a bunch of stats and draw
I'll give
a
it-
card. and
I'll flip,
also-
draw a card. I'll give it 4 for my face downs. I'll give it +3/+3 from me. Yeah, that sounds messed up.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
now it's what a
7I11.
Yeah, it's a 7 high 11.
7I11 with no
On a
other
4.
stats on it.
Yeah, I was like, cool. Next attack, I'll play another battle release. I'll do all that again. I mean, that's what I was doing with Endeavor post, like when he got the whatever you got the cycle. It was effectively the same idea. It was just, yeah, man, it's a 6 high for 11, 6 high for 11, 6 high for 11.
That's what I mean.
And
It's
there's
like-
also Jerry.
Yeah, on water she gets to use Jury.
Yeah. You get to use Jerry, change their attack to 4, partial block, take 2, draw a card. You have 2 cards in the card pool for your reversal counters.
Partial block or do a deflect 2.
Yeah. I mean, you could deflect 2 and then still partial block. So you'd have 3 in your
you
card
don't-
pool.
Want to do that? It's after the blocks. I mean, yeah, you could do it after the block step and reduce. So there is like a thing where it's like, yeah, you set it to 4, you partial block, then and then like do a deflect or something to take nothing, and have 3 cards in your card pool, or you stuffed yourself and then you just deflect to just take a small amount and then get to draw a new card.
Yeah, they're just options. That's what I was saying. It's like 3/3 is not hard to have, and getting 3/3 on all of your cards. Let me put this into perspective for you. There's a character named Spike. Actually, I think it's Spike Bounty Hunter. Whatever.
Yes.
He has to have 9 face down foundations for all of his stuff to get +3/+3. This character gets to give +3/+3 to all of their stuff because they blocked 3 attacks.
Because they played the game.
Blocked 2. Because they played the game a little bit.
Yeah,
Are you?
She's got privilege.
Fucking kidding me?
Nope.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not kidding you. She has privilege.
This is real life.
Doesn't have.
That is unacceptable. First off,
I just want to say, like, first, I need you to look at Spike. He's a bum. I need to now look at her. Look at that hat. That hat costs more money than he probably has in a week.
That's probably true, but that's not the point.
And that's why she's got privilege.
The point is, okay, Spike gets to draw a card, but she gets to just give 3/3 to everything as soon as she wants, really, unless her opponent's just not attacking her.
Which is also fine, right? Like, he's
So,
like, oh, okay.
But like,
I give nothing because you gave me nothing. Fair enough, man.
Most characters, like most decks, want to like poke 1 or 2, or like test the waters, or like play a couple attacks to try to like get through or do something cheeky to do damage. Like most characters don't just go, here's 6 attacks, you're dead. That's a big usually. Aggro thing. Holy Batman. This character, very good. I think
this character is sick.
Could go
sick,
bananas. I don't feel like she's broken necessarily. Like, we'll see. She could be.
Man, I think she's so easy to kill. Like, if you can get through, like, because she doesn't defend herself, right? She just gets a benefit for defending, which is not the same. So, like, man, somebody who can really manipulate speed and stuff like that stops her from really putting cards in the pool just kills her, right? Like, if they only get to block 1, you just go, all right, cool. You'll get 1/1. I'm going to kill you. Or I'm just going to do 15 of your health, and you can come after me with your 1/1.
That's what I mean. It's like, I don't think she's broken. Like, I don't read this character. I read this character and I go, this is good. This is a good character that somebody's going to build around, and I think we're going to... I could see this character. If you told me this character popped up in an event and was good, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be like, that kind of tracks.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Who's playing it? What symbol?
I also think this is also the type of character that could get out of hand depending on what they have access to on their tools. Because there are sometimes, like, if she has ways to give repeated stat gain, like card recovery or whatever, you could just see a point where her stage gives her everything she needs.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's going to be, like, solving the how do I make sure I don't die is going to be her whole thing. I do think characters that can really manipulate speed really hard, or who can just... You can't screw up and go in deep with her. Like, if you get, like, say, a 3/3, and then they're a character that can block really well, like, you can't go deep on that if they have a really ready stage. You need to make sure you can block to not die afterwards, and kind of like vice versa. She reversals, and then she goes, all right, I'm all in. Or she reversals and goes, all right, I guess I'll play 2. It's your turn.
Yeah, I think she's a cool character. I think she's gonna be one of those, like, knowledge check, like, I can't just play willy-nilly because she'll just, oops, I'm fucking 4-4ing you with everything. I am just, oops, here's 5 Godwin Fists.
Yeah. I wanna do that to somebody. That's, like, my goal with this character right now. Is I'm like, okay, so I need finally freeze. I now have a use for those ones I own. Like the promos I own. I'm gonna need... I need to be able to play this. I need to steal some things. I gotta make sure I get heat. How do I get heat? I'm gonna need the form flip heat card so that I can just go, hey man, it's Godwin Fist, Godwin Fist, Godwin Fist, Godwin Fist. And just see if I can make somebody fold.
So I'm gonna cut us off there because I feel like we've kind of like hit on the major notes for Asuka.
This is basically
gonna have
her
hella high highs.
episode. This is her podcast.
It's about to be. Keep mouthing off. We're about to have
Okay.
one open spot.
Okay.
Sheesh. Anyway,
Finally.
Jack 8. Listen here, sports fans. We've got our first 5-hander. He's got
He's Jack 8
36
because
health.
Jack 1 through 7 is taken.
That's also true.
Okay, I'm trying to read this card, please. Thank you.
Didn't ask.
His character card says, when committing cards to pass a check, each of your face-down foundations counts as 2 foundations. Your face-down foundations cannot be frozen or destroyed by rival effects. That's a mystery mouse tool for later. He says, response, commit. After an attack is played, each player flips 1 foundation. His symbols are evil, order, void. You know who's been causing a stink? Some of these competitive events. You know, somebody been destroying face-down foundations. They're a keyword that's been kind of like taking your face-down foundations and sending them out back, sending your face-down foundations to a farm upstate. Did all your face-down foundations disappear?
I don't think people really play Ruin anymore.
I've got the character for you.
The problem wasn't there.
Shut up.
But no, I
That's
do
not
agree
true.
with
Reiner's
what you're
been
saying.
doing Stuff.
New Reiner flips your stuff, which is then really good for you. Like, you just don't care. You're like, yeah, man, thanks. I'll take 2 foundations. You better commit it first and then flip it.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I've played against Reiner too a couple too many. I think this sounds fun.
Warrior?
The one that flips and destroys your stuff? Is that the one? Is it Reiner one?
That's the first one.
That's Reiner 1. The one that's
Sorry.
making a bunch of noise is Reiner 3.
Just 3. And then 2 is the one that was at 17 health. It died. It came back at 17 health.
Yeah, it comes back as the...
Yeah, the one no one cares about.
Warrior.
Well, okay. Anyway, so this guy, every problem I laid out in front of you
Ignored.
is completely ignored.
By the 8th version of Jack.
Exactly. I mean,
Which isn't actually the 8th version of Jack because of the Tekken tags and stuff.
getting to pass checks, like, so if you play a 5, getting to commit 1 card instead of 2, pretty cool. Very valuable.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's high value target, but instead just for blocks.
But for
it's
everything.
Universal, yeah.
Yeah, it's Goro passive, right? It was Goro's passive.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Size character?
Yeah, Goro did that.
Except I don't think he got to protect his face down foundations that way.
No, I think Goro just was like, yeah, man, my face downs count as 2.
I think he just had the counts for 2, but obviously he was a 4-hand size and got to draw perfect hands, so he didn't deserve the you cannot freeze or destroy my foundations effect.
Because that man literally threw his whole hand back in the deck and went, you know what? These 4 cards in my drop, they're mine. I'm going to
They're
hit
the best
you with
cards
them.
here. I'm gonna play them. I'm gonna play them again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play them again.
Yeah.
Anyway,
There's a reason Goro was
Jake, you were gonna
banned.
try and say something.
More at 11.
Jake, I thought you were gonna try and say something. I apologize.
No, I was just kind of letting you guys riff and do whatever you're doing. Goro never heard of Immortal what? Anyway,
All right.
yeah, definitely. I think this character's cool. It's a 5-hander. I hate seeing 5-handers that don't draw cards. Or like some way to really manipulate the game. Like I get he gets a +1 on his like passing checks. But you have to play so much inherent card draw or like things that cycle. Like he does have access to things like on order, he has access to Walk the Dog.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you could play stuff like Walk the Dog, and Walk the Dog does get scary, and being able to, like, make sure you pass it, like, you could also potentially play a lot deeper with him for free if you get a draw cycle, but there are just going to be times where you just don't see the card draw that you need, or enough foundations
5-hander problems, yeah.
starting,
Yeah.
that you're just going to go, well, I was able to build 3 and then pass, my opponent built 5 and still has 9 cards in hand. Let's see what we can do. I play 1 attack. Oh, nope, shut down. All right, I'll build 2 more, and I have to keep these cards because my opponent's going to run my fucking head in because as soon as they're like first, second attack turn, a lot of the strong decks are like, yeah, it's here's one, unless you're playing hard control.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
I mean, I think with also, like, yeah, 5-hander problems, like, that's just kind of something you'll have to, like, solve. is just try to find the card draw on these symbols. But also, I think with these words, I think he warrants being a 5-hander just because he makes face downs count for 2, so he doesn't have to commit as hard for, well, whenever he's going in, whenever he has to block. And they also can, yeah, and he can defend them. They can't be frozen or blown up. So, like, he gets to keep them. You don't care if you're playing against Shin Godzilla or Reiner 1 that's just nuking boards. He says, you're not allowed to touch my face down cards. These are mine. These are my precious cards. Leave them alone. And once per, basically twice per, like, turn cycle, both players flip a foundation. So you get to control your rival's board at the same time as you're facilitating your game plan of, yeah, this one foundation is 2 now, and you can't touch it.
I think there's that. I do agree with Jake a little bit. I really like 5-handers that feel like they're doing a lot, or at least you go, yeah, there's a reason they're not allowed to have a bunch of cards because every card they touch gets juiced. This doesn't really feel like we're juicing those cards, which is fine. And I think you're just stuck in a world where you have to build around his strengths, which are I'm allowed to pass checks. I'm allowed to block. As long as I can get cards in my hand, I'm allowed to play them pretty freely. He also, because he flips stuff pretty much at will, Outwit is really cool on him.
Yeah,
like
and he has
Outwit
order,
that
so
commits and draws a card. Mm-hmm. So like he gets to do that and then flip it again so that it's safe. Things like that. So that's always available to him. Because most of the Outwit cards are on order.
Yeah,
I also he gets access to those.
With him being able to commit face downs for them counting as 2, I wonder how viable like just high difficulty like attack strings are for him, like playing the Titan attacks that are like 7 diffs, 8 diffs. Like definitely make it easier.
I mean, the problem is he doesn't get them. Order is the only symbol, so he has to only plays the infinities, which some of the infinities are good, so I guess that's fair.
I mean, that's pretty
definitely
much what
a world where you build them on like Void to use a few things to defend yourself with, flip everything else that doesn't matter, and play like Ravages of War and like Colossal Titan and things like that, and just be like, hey man, or like what's the Steam Breath one? Where it's like commit your character and like ruin them 5 or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, humanity fights on. It gets cheaper for each infinity card in your stage, so it just becomes that much easier. And it's a 7 and 7 with powerful 3 that you can just sling. Malicious.
I don't know if he can sling it since he has to flip. He wants to flip his stuff. So I guess you could just fling it, going, I don't care about.
Oh, 13. I see. Yeah, that's actually a good point. But yeah, it's a 13. Maybe could be cheaper if
it's probably like a 10-ish in him. Like Moment of Normalcy isn't getting flipped if you're running it.
Colossal Confrontation,
like
he gets that.
Yeah, Colossal Confrontation. Yeah, like I said, like Ravages of War, Unexpected Outcomes. Like there are some cool, like 9 difficult. I think Ravages of War might be a death.
It's death. Yeah, he can't play it.
Which is unfortunate because that would actually maybe be his best card. Yeah, like, man, discard, flip, get rid of everything, and now I'm gonna hit you. But yeah, like the thing is, he can't run the really messed up ones. I don't think he can run like Steam Breath, or some of those other ones that were like on Chaos. So going tall isn't really an issue, or wouldn't be an issue for him. But there's not really anything worth going tall on yet that we've been shown. No, I think he needs something that's like when you pass it, like you could just then go and like when you commit foundations, do a thing and like start committing multiple foundations because he doesn't have to spend that many on the actual card, like the Kuwabara secret rare, where it's like, yeah, I'll just commit for 2 over and over again, kind of thing. He needs something like that, ultimate. Maybe
more at 11.
Yeah. No, I just mean like, I mean, yeah, you pretty much nailed it. I think that his problems are he's a 5-hander.
That's the biggest thing.
We'll see how he shakes out. We'll see if anybody does anything crazy with him. 5-handers not typically hanging out in the meta.
Unfortunate because they're so cool.
Next character, Kazuya. He is a 6-hand size, 31 health character who says, response, once per turn, tenacious. After you remove 1 or more cards, if you have removed 4 or more cards this turn, add 1 Devil Gene counter to this card if it has none. Form, remove 1 Devil Gene counter from this card. Try to play 1 card from your remove pile. Enhance, remove 1 card from your stage. This attack gets +3 damage. His symbols are Chaos, Void.
The new
Very
Demon Lord is
interesting.
here.
Yeah, I was gonna say a very interesting game plan for Kazuya here. I think it's very neat.
Yeah, I think because we've been shown the heat cycle things, getting to 4 or more removed is hella easy.
Yes.
Form on turn 2, I'll remove 10 cards from my discard pile kind of thing. You can't really easily do that on turn 2. Like you'd have to do that on like the beginning of turn 3. But like play the heat engagers, the dragonfly slash style attacks, and remove 4 to go into heat on that first attack, and then just respond because you removed 1 or more cards. Trigger, do the thing, get it. If you want to form it, you can form it. Enhance to get some damage or whatever when it matters. When it goes to your opponent's turn, you just use incubating to defend yourself once, respond, get another Devil Gene counter.
Yeah, like if you do it right, you can set yourself up to use your form twice when it comes to your attack turn if you do it right.
Well, and also because really messed up, I think, for him. On Evil and Void, he gets King Ghidorah Unleashed. And he's allowed to remove it with his effects, or like basically with any of those things, respond and get to play them. Then they go back to the remove pile, and then he can remove the devil counters to play them. They'll go back to the discard pile because he played them, and then he can remove them again to do the thing. He's going to cycle that attack all the goddamn time.
That's actually kind of crazy. That's sick, actually.
Don't play high attacks at him. Make sure you have high blocks because he's going to easily have 4 high for 7s if he wants them.
You better get ready for this freaking overhead. Better hold your high block.
Pretty much.
Yeah, getting to remove 1 for +3 damage is pretty good. Like that's not a nothing. And I think the cost is pretty apt. He doesn't share any symbols with Raph.
No.
Raph is fire good.
He'd
have like a whole toolbox.
He gets the Evil Void side notes. So like half of my Shigaraki deck works in this character.
Yep.
Because you play them from outside of hand and you go, hey man, these things are huge. Or these are like hella crazy now. My bad. This is a you problem.
Yeah. You could also use the form to rebuild a card that was in your stage. So you could use it, like maybe it's damage or speed amp, right? And then you remove it to give the damage. Remove the gene counter to rebuild it. So you just
also
have
anything
the
with like
back.
Anything with a remove cost. Like any foundation with a remove cost, you go, I don't care. Like was it Tattered Cloak is on Void?
Mm-hmm.
I'll cancel your action. It'll go to it'll go over there during my turn. Cool. I'll form and I'll build it again. I'll play it. It'll be back down here, and I'll cancel something on your turn if I have to. And then I'll build it again if I need it. He also has, oh gosh, I'm trying to remember. Invincible Body.
Yeah.
I'll set this to 0 and I'll remove this card. And then when it goes back to my turn form, I'll build an Invincible Body.
That's pretty cool.
There's some nonsense because of how he interacts with that card pool. I think this character is going to be really strong.
I think he's definitely a character that, like, once you figure him out, like, once you just put enough time into this character, he could be a menace if, played right. I don't think he plays himself, which I really like that in a character.
Which is better,
like,
I think.
Yeah, I really like these characters that get me to think, and I think Kazuya is definitely that character. Like,
He's a
on
thinking
the
man's
surface,
character.
I think it's fairly simple of like what you should do, but it's actually executing the game plan, and like where your steps need to lie, like how you draw your lines, is where the intricacy for this character is, and I actually vibe with this.
I don't know if he's obviously a menace. I don't know that you can just pick him up and start doing crazy.
I don't think so.
Because like outside of like cycling a cool attack or doing stuff like all those cards are going to be very easily blockable, and you're removing a card from your stage every time you get the 3 damage. So you have to play cards that are either going to remove themselves. So I think we'll kind of see how he starts. I feel like he's not bad. I don't think he's obvious slam dunk like something.
I agree for the most part. I think he's a character like Shigaraki, who I think Shigaraki is probably going to be pretty good. But it takes time to figure out what you should be doing with Shigaraki and what ways you're supposed to really cheat, like quote unquote cheat, by doing the messed up thing that they do. Kazuya, I think, has the same kind of effect where she's like, well, gonna remove these things, which normally would be bad, except it's very good for me to do it. So now I'm going to get to do this thing. Like, at worst, I think if you just picked him up and played, whatever heat engage card that you ran, and then just like a normal pile from there, you get to treat yourself like an 8-hander, because you can get 2 Devil Jin counters. Devil Jin counters, basically one on your turn, one on their turn, and then it'd be your turn again, and you play those 2, get 1 on your turn again before you end, get 1 on their turn again before you end. Like, I do think at worst you do that, but very easily you could do what Mechagodzilla is. Like people were talking about for Mechagodzilla, just go, yeah, man, I have a whole hand over here that you get to see, and then I get my secret hand over here. And I'm going to play cards from over there, and that will count, and I'll hold these cards, and I'll have a whole hand to block with if I need it. And I'm just going to, if you can get through, like, say, to turn 3, and you have, like, 3 or, like, 5-ish devil counters, there's a world where you draw a hand that's not amazing, and you build the 5 best foundations you've removed over those couple of turns, and like 1 or 2 from your hand, and you just sculpt and get a whole new stage out of just all this cool shit. And go, all right, I have a whole hand to block with again. And I didn't spin anything, and because normally the push and pull would be, well, I had all those foundations and I had to get rid of them to build my stage up. But now I don't have to care about that. I can build them from over there. With like incubating and things like anything that has removal as a cost is just kind of fine with you. Yeah, there's some crazy effects for sure. I do think he also gets to play that stupid concealing power effect really well. The -4 to your next check when you block with it action that's in the villain deck.
Oh,
he can play it pretty easily on defense just by using, like I said, recycling things like mostly recycling King Ghidorah Unleashed. He can King Ghidorah Unleashed a block from remove pile, like basically remove it, get it, and then block with one of those from hand afterwards and go, hey, I need your turn to be done. I need to take another one, please. And then it removes itself, so then he gets to trigger his Devil Gene counter when it removes itself.
Yeah, no, I honestly, just the more we're sitting here and talking about it, it's like, I think Kazuya might be the character I'm looking out for the set. So far, I mean, granted, we still have characters that need to be revealed, and
for sure,
more characters for this episode to talk about, but like, I looked at Kazuya and thought he was very cool, and then we're sitting here, like, actually sort of in the tank with it. I'm like, no, I actually think I actually like this character a lot.
I think this character is really cool. I would not be surprised by Kazuya showing up in a thing. Same with Asuka. Kind of the same with Alyssa. Like, most of the characters we've talked about, if someone was like, yeah, man, this was topping this tournament, or, got really close, got like finalist or whatever, I'd be like, okay, I want to see that list, but that makes sense to me. That's not weird.
I definitely will probably try to cook something up with Kazuya, to be honest. I'm already hooked.
just because you're a villain.
I guess so. I mean, these three symbols are also
You
Athos
just
symbols.
love chaos, evil, void. You're just a chaos, evil, void guy.
I do have fun with the evil symbol, and void is one of my favorite symbols. So,
And chaos is there.
chaos is there.
Yeah, chaos is there, so you can electric wood Gone Fist them into the moon.
Exactly. I played that from my removed from game pile and just hit him with 5 of them.
Correct. You are allowed to do that because you're Kazuya.
Because we're villains.
Because you're a
Look at him. He's chilling like a villain.
Well, yeah, he's got devil genes, bro.
He's also doing the think meme. You know, the guy just he's doing that.
Kinda. It's not quite.
Why
the
play
same,
a
but it's
card?
close.
Why play a card from hand? We can play it from removed from game pile.
Think I already showed you how I'm going to kill you 3 turns ago when I removed them.
No, this character's sick. I'm in.
And that leads me to our next character, Lars Alexander. He's a 6 hand size, 32 health character. His words say, if your attack deals damage, build the next non-unique foundation you play. Then he has response. After you build 1 or more cards during the combat phase, your next attack gets +1 speed, +2 damage. His symbols are fire, good, and order.
This seems good.
That seems fine.
I mean, he wants to play on good, that's for sure.
Yeah, he definitely wants to play on good. He's gonna play his UR very well. He's gonna play
Queen of the
Monsters. Say it again for the 900th time. Queen of the Monsters.
Also Team Hero.
Team Hero. Now, I will note for Queen of the Monsters, etc., Syntheso, all that, he gives the next one stats.
Sure.
So he's wanting to do something where it's like, oh, I'll play Queen of the Monsters, I'll build something down 1-2 to the next one. Also, now I'll use Team Hero 1-2 to the next one. So it's going to come in with +2, +4 kind of thing.
Sure.
And then if he hits him with the enhance, then he can build one and then play another one as well.
Yeah, the big thing is if he starts slapping you, he's gonna keep slapping you. Because he's just gonna go, cool. You let this one hit, and he can play throws. So, okay, enhance. If this one gets a throw, I hit you. I'm gonna build response. My next one. If his attack, you have some way to like pump his attack to let you build, and that one hits you, you can give the next one +2, +4. So yeah, he's one of those. He's gonna like as soon as he starts going, it's gonna be hard to stop him if he's like playing in a cycle. He's also just gonna build a lot of cards.
Yeah, he's gonna be scary in some instances where he's just like doing that. What is it on order? He has was it Lightning Rod?
Yeah.
Oh, where he gets gets to build the 2.
He builds a 2. He only gets to the response is still just a once, but like he has a bunch of effects, like on order and on good. There are a lot of effects that just let you build new stuff in when you're not supposed to, and then he just gets extra bullshit for it.
Like good is the easy symbol to gravitate to because of Queen of the Monsters, but I honestly think order is not a bad symbol to pivot to either, just because I think order can do just enough, especially since Team Hero and Sensiso are attuned good, so you can play the order symbol and still have those as like core pieces of your kit.
He's also on good allowed to run Alyssa's kit. So anything that wants to build itself down from Alyssa, hey, he gets to do that. And vice versa, she gets to run his cards on good. So like they synergize really well, which really makes sense because they were a big like kind of partnership of, I think it was Tekken 7 or was it Tekken 6? That was basically just about the 2 of them. That was the story mode. I think it was 6,
I do not remember.
I'm not 100%. I guess 7 is the one where we kill Heihachi for the like 3rd time. Yeah, it's definitely 6 because 6 is the one where Jin's a bad guy.
Anyway, more on this card. Yeah, I think this card's good. I think it's gonna see some interesting play paths. I don't know if it's not pushed beyond belief. I don't think if you can stop him from doing damage to you, he doesn't get to build easily. He doesn't draw cards. He doesn't just give stats. He doesn't give stats for. He's
got to work for his stats.
Has to jump through a little hoop to do it. Now, granted, it's not the hardest hoop to jump through. So if you have,
I'm going to cancel it, or you're not going to get the thing at least. So I don't care about that.
And like, if you're giving +1 speed, +2, some of these other characters give way more stats than that. But anyway, I think Lars is good.
I think he's cool.
I think he'll do cool stuff. He'll probably be fun to play. There'll probably be somebody that plays.
I feel like between the two that want to do this thing, I also like, because they were like basically partners, they do very similar things, him and Alyssa. I think Alyssa's is a little bit more scary just because card draw is so good, right?
Yeah, she gets to be more consistent, and now there are cards on his symbols, like he gets to play Walk the Dog. He will have access to cards that help draw
for sure
if he wants them. It's just gonna see, like, if you can, like I said, if you can disrupt his game plan even a little bit, his character does nothing.
I think
he has to hit you to build. He doesn't hit you. If he doesn't build, he doesn't get stats. Thus, he's blank.
Yeah, I do think overall he does fold under good defense a lot easier than some characters. For sure.
I really feel like we're in an age now of the card game where it's not just like we've got good generic cards like attacks and such, but your character is where you live or die. Your character is not doing a good amount of stuff. Like, you're not recycling your momentum when you use it. You're not controlling the game based on your character. Your character is not the source of your stat gains, and they just do something piddly outside of that. Unless you have a full kit dedicated to playing their game, your character is less good on base than other characters that can play the same cards that give stats and what's currently in standard.
This standard rotation.
Correct. That are already way outpaced, because every card I feel like has been either just strictly better or pushed in a direction. I'm okay with strong characters and strong cards. I understand that there's not a whole lot you can do on every, trying the best they can, flavorful, cool stuff. And I feel like for the most part, they pretty much nail it. I think Godzilla.
Yeah, I'd say 80% of the time, easy. They land the, hey, that's a cool effect. It totally kind of makes sense for what this character wants to do. I'm in.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think Godzilla was fun. I like a lot of the characters from Godzilla. Looking at these characters, I think they're fun. Starter decks we got, they all look fun. They all look cool. And I'm super excited about that.
I think there's actually like a post-rotation talk of like, I don't know what the game looks like next year.
Yeah.
As far as like, because like a lot of cards that people run are going to leave. I think that's everything for Lars, though. Do we want to move on?
Let's move on. Sergei Dragunov. He's a 6 hand size, 32 health character. Hence, your attack gets +2 damage. If it is not blocked, unflip one card in your stage that has not been unflipped this time. Response: commit. After you play a block, build the top card of your deck face down. He is evil. Or, sorry, he's death.
He is evil.
He is, but I started from the wrong side. He's death, earth, and evil.
But extra evil. Like, that's why we started with
that. But extra.
That's why he's the White Reaper.
He's got a skull on his belt buckle. That's how evil he is. So anyway, this character gives stats. This guy...
yes, he does give stats.
He gives stats base, so you just get to say, this has +2 damage. That's a big plus. He's
for free.
For free, +2. And then, if they don't block that card, you unflip a card in your stage. So you could play throws, give them damage, and then go, you didn't block that throw?
Yeah, on Earth, baby. Earth throws.
Looks like I'm going to be unflipping some stuff. I played a block. I'm gonna get to build the top card of my deck face down.
He just wants to play a bunch of those flip effects that give like damage and speed and whatever,
Yeah.
and just go freaking nuts with it. No, I was gonna say, I definitely think there was probably a world where enhance your attack gets +2. Used to say this attack gets +2, so you could unflip stuff on their turn, and then they were probably like, "That's crazy. We don't want this anymore."
Yeah, I'm just okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give your thing +2, and I'm gonna take it to the chin.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
pretty
just
funny.
I'm gonna deflect for it,
I'm gonna
and
I'm
I'll
gonna
take it to the
jury.
chin.
I'm gonna jury
Hey, I'll-
deflect. That's like
I'll
I'll take
jury
one.
it.
I'll unflip.
You know what's
Yeah,
really
you can-
interesting? There, because you get to unflip and you're on Earth, you can play stuff like Toughest Punk and stuff, and you can
Mhm.
make
Yep.
him like a really defensive character. That just builds a
Yep.
lot of like crazy stuff, and
Yeah, that
Oh,
doesn't
really
want to necessarily
cool.
block, right? Like he's allowed to do a bit of both, which is
yeah,
really cool. I think
that's
this
pretty
character's interesting.
cool. This reads as an Andrew character and has Andrew some.
Death Earth.
I mean, it's
Evil.
got evil. I don't really play death. and-
I feel like he's a chaos evil void guy now. Like I think he's
Yeah,
Not
something
even
else to read.
chaos.
It's got evil, but it's also got Earth. And what is that character that he's always saying he really likes? What does that character do?
Vex 2 is
flip
a
stuff?
very cool character.
What's Vex 2 do, Andrew?
She likes to
They
flip
do
things, unflip and flip
flip
things.
and unflip things.
Yeah,
That's
what
true.
is it?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
does this guy do? He likes to flip and unflip.
He do be
things.
flipping and he is evil Vex.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
She
literally
walked
just-
so Sergey could run.
Yeah, I think
He
she- I
walked so
think
that
he's
Sergey could also walk. I think.
arguably probably a good. No, I think Sergey's got potential.
I think he's. Cool.
I definitely think he's got
I think he's solid.
potential. Yeah, I think he's got potential. The only thing is like Vex 2 could unflip things she's already flipped. Sergey is limited to the fact that he can only unflip things that haven't been unflipped yet. Vex 2 can just keep unflipping the same card, and I've done that. Of just like, I'm just gonna keep flipping, unflipping Fearsome because I need to dig for shit, or I'm
just
going to
gonna
keep,
rotate this card.
Yeah,
over and over.
I'm just gonna
I'm gonna
rotate
show
this
you the
really
back of it. I'm
sick.
gonna show you the front of it. I'm gonna show you the
Yeah.
back of it. Gonna show you the front of it.
So like she can just keep doing that, and Sergey is like, yeah, I can only do that once. But granted, sometimes that's all you really need, especially if you're just going to kill them. And Sergey
Plus,
can
flip
give
effects are so strong.
yes, and Sergey can give 2 damage on top of being able to add that additional pressure of, yeah, man, if you just don't block it, then I get to unflip a cool card. And then whenever you block, you can build down a card from the top of your deck. So like you could play some other cards that could potentially unflip. I know there's not a lot of cards that do that.
On Death, we have one still.
Oh, which one?
Was it Falling Heel Strike? I believe was Death.
Oh, that's true. I think that is Death,
has
Water,
Death on
Life.
it.
I think it's Death, Water,
Yeah.
Life.
And so like you could unflip for benefit,
That's
and
true.
then give it 2 damage and go, hey, I'll unflip something else if you.
You could
I'll stun one of you. It's a 4 for 6. That's not terrible.
Enormous Axe for 4 damage and Sergey for 2 more, so you give something 6 damage.
You could
Yeah.
just run Battle War Release, and it's just a 4 high for 10
That draws
It's
your
true.
card. Yeah.
that drew you a card, and then you unflip whatever you flipped to draw you a card, so that when you play the next one, you don't feel bad about flipping it again.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
making another 4 high for 10.
yeah, I mean, and we joke and I joke, Vex 2, cool character, everything. She is a very cool character. But
She is.
Sergey definitely feels a lot more streamlined and probably is just a better character because Sergey is not keyword gated like Vex 2 is, and he
Yeah.
can give damage to anything. Vex 2 specifically has to play allies, ranges, and or weapons. So she is heavily keyword gated.
This isn't a
Sergey's like,
small pool.
yeah, granted, yeah, she's got a lot to pull from, granted, but still have to play within those keywords. Sergey just says, yeah, man, I don't care what keyword it is. It's a charge, 2 damage. Kick, 2 damage. Like, I don't
I
care,
didn't
bro.
ask. I just said, did I attack?
Yeah, I just play this attack, and then if you eat it, then I get to unflip my cool tech pieces, which I do like. I do think that's very cool. And I don't really think
And build
Jake is
some other
wrong
nonsense
saying
later.
that I would play this character. This is a very me-coded character, just because, Vex 2 is a very cool character.
Andrew Sergey list coming soon.
Coming soon.
Check the description of one of our upcoming videos after the set releases. It'll be there probably.
Yeah, and then when we do our
Or
tier
maybe,
list,
I
and
don't know.
I give my opinion on Dragonov, and everyone just laughs at me.
No, I actually think Dragonov's actually pretty good.
I think he's solid.
Yeah, I think
I was gonna
think
say,
he's
I
decent.
think he's got a better symbol spread than Vex, which is a big deal. What he gets to unflip is way stronger, I think, currently. Like, just think about
currently probably so, but like
Death
before
and Earth
rotation,
have some Death for sure. It just has some really strong things to unflip.
yeah. I mean, I would have to go back, I'd have to go through and see what all he gets. On Earth, he gets a lot of the stuff that you get with that I had with Vex 2. Like, you get Fearsome Transformation, which is a good draw. You get Shobujins, which is a very good defense piece.
So you get Weapon Clash, which there's definitely a world where you Weapon Clash, you flip Weapon Clash to get your free one. You hit, you unflip it, and then you can flip it again and just be like, hey, next turn, I'm having a stage.
I was going to say, you can also play that card that got revealed, Following Orders.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
The flip, draw 2 cards. If you don't have a heat token in your stage, lose 5 health. And you just unflip
that one.
Draw 2 cards.
True.
So that would be pretty good for you.
Yeah, no, Sergey, I think I'll definitely be keeping an eye on Sergey. I do not hate these words. I think he's decent. And I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I built this character.
Dude, you could play Stealing Quirks.
Yeah, you can play it on Evil.
On Evil. Yeah, I'm just going to enhance. Next time I play a thing, I'm going to spend your momentum for it.
Yeah, first enhance, I'll do that. I'll give it 2 damage, and I'm going to spend EX from your momentum. And then, hey, I hit you. I'm going to unflip that. I'm going to play another card. I'm going to first enhance. I'm going to spend one of your momentum.
Yeah, that's actually pretty sick, actually.
It's very funny.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff you can do. I'm sitting here looking at it.
Unflip stuff is messed up.
You could actually do all kinds of wild stuff. Last character for the episode is actually a promo character. Jin Kazuma! Got a new Jin, boys. He's a 6 hand size, 32 health character. He says, if there's a Devil Gene counter on this card, your attacks get +2 damage. Otherwise, rival attacks get -2 speed. Enhance, commit. If there are no Devil Gene counters on this card, add 1 Devil Gene counter to this card, and your next check gets +2. Enhance, commit. Remove 1 Devil Gene counter. Build up to 2 foundations with difficulty 3 or less from your hand. He has the symbols. What is that?
Chaos, good life.
Chaos, good life. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I didn't fully read this character until just now. Sounds kind of nuts.
I think he's really cool. I do really like this idea of you get this Devil Gene counter on you on a turn, like to get your bonuses or whatever. And then on like a rival turn. So there was a thing I was talking about where I'm like, oh yeah, you get to commit on your opponent's turn when you've already given them a bunch of minus speed to get the +2 to the check and easily block something. And then you ready, and then you can remove the Devil Gin counter to build 2 extra things. But I think, honestly, I might use his ability like in a manner where it's just like, oh yeah, on enhance, I'll get the Devil Gene counter. I'll get rid of the minus speed. It doesn't matter because this attack's already been affected with the minus speed. I'm going to block. It's my turn. I'm just playing the turn. And then as soon as you play an attack, I'm now going to enhance, remove my Devil Gene counter, build 2 more foundations from my hand. And I'll give your attack -2 speed. And it's up to, so you could always just remove it just for the -2 speed effect.
Yeah. I think there's a bunch of cool stuff. You can also play Bug Bite on Jin, and then untap him on your opponent's turn. So like,
Mm-hmm.
so you could literally add the counter, hit +2 to your check to block with bug bite, spend a momentum, untap him. They play something else, commit him on your turn, remove the counter,
Build up to 2.
build 2 from your hand, and then go, okay, cool, now it's into my turn. Untap him. I'm going to play him.
I'm immediately going to enhance my next check has +2 so that I have the Devil Gene counter. Now this gets 2 damage, and I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, and then it's +2. So I actually think he's not an easy character, I don't think. I think you're going to get the most out of him playing him in like rotations and like figuring out, okay, do I go ahead and keep this counter on me? Do I let go of the counter now? Do I play things like bug bite and whatever? And we'll have to see what else is in the set, or if there's other, because you can also play the gen cards that we already have.
Yeah, on good and life, I believe.
I believe so. That lets him go ahead and just untap his character. So
if your Jin Kazuma effects are going to be really funny. He also gets to do a thing on his turn if he's like not trying to worry about the damage as much, where he removes the Devil Gene counter on his own turn to get 2 more foundations to use to pay for costs to get like 1 more attack in kind of thing.
Yeah, to actually to play that foundation, he has to play on good.
Okay, does he only have good that he shares with his previous? Oh, he's an air evil. Yeah. So he can only play on good if he wants to play any of his old kit. But that's not really a big deal.
No, because then you still get like bug bite and
you get Sensiso, you get Queen of the Monsters.
Yeah, and
you get all the cool stuff.
Queen of the Monsters, does it care if the foundation you're building in is unique or not?
No. You can just build whatever.
So you have plenty of ways to build that card in, and then bug bite to let you untap, or that card to untap, or Queen of the Monsters. Let's say it again, because we haven't said Queen of the Monsters enough times in this episode. You can play Queen of the Monsters again. It's a build stuff. So I really think he's gonna have really options, and I really think he's can do stuff, because just statically giving everything 2 damage or -2 speed, getting to defensively give stuff -2 speed is very.
I think he's very solid. I think he's very interesting. Andrew, you have anything you want to add?
I mean, not really. Just I've been sitting here looking at the character. I think you guys also just hit the nail on the head for this one. I do like the fact that you have to kind of pick and choose. Well, I guess not necessarily pick and choose, but you can use the first enhance to get your gene counter, double gene counter, and then for the second enhance, you just remove it to just go ahead and free build. You basically have Team Hero on your character while also being able to play Team Hero, which I think is pretty crazy. But being able to mix match the stat manipulation is very interesting. I don't know. I'm not too crazy on this character. I think what he has like going for him is cool, but not personally what I'm looking for.
I have one thing that I find problematic. Art on this card, pass. The other Jin is way cooler looking. Every character I've looked at in this set is fucking gorgeous. I have a real opinion problem with.
You don't say.
Shut up. So my biggest thing is, I think a lot of the art direction for the game in the recent times and some of the fantastic. I love the direction the art team goes. A lot of these cards, I feel like the art is. I think the art's only been getting better, and I think I'm a huge fan of the art overall, and the art on these characters is fucking top notch. The art, I don't know if these are like grabbed from somewhere or if these are all original art. They look fantastic. They're amazing. They look great on a card. I haven't gotten to see them in person, but I mean these cards look awesome. This art is dynamic. It is exactly what you want to see card art. I think this art is phenomenal. My usual problem is when we get like chromes. I think chromes are really cool. I think it's a cool treatment. 1 out of 100 cards are awesome. It's a great. Some sets we get alternate arts that are exclusive to the chromes, per se, Yu Yu Hakusho. Other sets we get the regular art but muted with like a color or like something that defines that character, which is fine. I don't care if the chromes are literally just these cards with a color on them or whatever. This art is so good. It smashes that quote unquote problem for me. And I mean that. Like this, I could sit here and glaze the art all day. I love the art direction recently, but I love this.
Yeah, like the character art, like the character arts have been really good, and I think I mentioned this before we started recording, necessarily in the episode, that if these character arts were given like foil treatments, like if there's a foil variant, I am 100% down with just having the foil variant of these arts because they just look really good. So like if I didn't get an
really
alt art or a chrome, like I would feel okay just having a foil version of the standard art because it just looks so good.
I mean, even so, like it makes me wonder what the alt arts are gonna, because the bar is so high actually for this. Like the base rarity cards look so good. The alt arts have got to kill it.
I also wonder if they're going to do the same treatment that they did for the Guilty Gear alts, where it's going to be based like a full card alt, like picture, but it's going to have the hand size and health.
My thing is, all of the alt arts from like all of the like recent sets have been bangers. Like I can't think of a single alt art within a recent time. Like even the Attack on Titan alt arts. I like most of the Attack on Titan alt arts. I don't like Attack on Titan. I hate Attack on Titan. I hate Attack on Titan.
You had to think about it.
I'm not in love with the AOT card direction for sure.
No, I like the
very
card
excited.
direction. I hate the anime, and like I've never read the manga, but I hate the anime. That's what I'm saying.
I'm kind of like not in love with either. I don't like the way that it plays in the game. I don't really like the show.
But anyway, all that to say, I'll stop glazing the art, but I am beyond excited at this set, like art-wise, and to have some of these in my binder. These cards are fucking gorgeous.
They're
really
great.
Cool looking.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see the rest of the characters.
Yeah, I just hope that we do get the Guilty Gear alt art character treatment. I would like to see that again, especially just with
it was cool
with the art that we've seen so far with these characters. Like I'm very curious of what the alts will look like because, like Jake said, I think the bar is set pretty high.
But that's going to be all the time we have here for this episode of our Response on Play Universus podcast. All of these reveals were brought from other creators in the content space for our game. Go check them out. Go to the UVS page, and I'm going to try to put this in the description. Go check out the reveals from these creators. They revealed more than just the characters, which we're not going to touch on anything outside of the characters because we want you to go look at their reveals. They all put hard work into them. They all did a great job. Go check out those other creators. But before you do that, like the video, subscribe to us, leave us a comment down below which character you think maybe your style, or maybe a character you think seems too strong or too underpowered. And don't forget to ring the notification bell. That way you don't miss uploads from us. We do not only the podcast, but we also do fun shorts, entertaining skits, and a lot of event coverage. So don't forget to ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of that fun stuff. And we will see you guys on the next one. I've been Jake.
Andrew. I guess Jake's flying off in the jet. I don't think he has a license.
And I've been Bryan. I'm just gonna go to Metro City.
Yo, was that Guile?